is it, money.
No curry. I don't believe I'm gonna die sipping on no ice. I don't believe I'm gonna die because I got a bad heart. I believe I'm gonna die doing what I was born for. I believe I'm gonna die half the people. I'm gonna die for the people because I live for the people. I live for the people because I love the people.
We are here. Yes, we're back.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. We back. It's Monday. It's us. Hey, y'all. It's the Ronnie D and WESWILL show. We are live every Monday night, 7 p.m. We are talking about the things that you need to hear, the topics, live broadcasting, meeting, podcast style. If you are tuning in, we are on Amplified Media, WESWILL on YouTube.
Absolutely.
As we should be, getting those views, getting those likes. So send your people over there, Amplified Media on YouTube. If you're tuning in, that's where we are. We are taking live messages from the chat on YouTube. If your first time coming into the conversation with me and Wes, this is where Wes plays all the best music. If we had this conversation, he's not just a DJ, he is the co-host of this show because we get into these topics, right? But we bring you stories and topics that matter. The music that you love or you need to hear, right? And then we are no longer whispering about the things, we are saying them out loud. Amplifying it, right? Take it to the next level. The team's in the studio as usual, y'all. So we're gonna cut up. We're gonna chop it up, chat it up, and cut it up at the same time. Yes. But Wes and I have been in here. Wes been playing a good mix the entire time. So y'all might have to get more into that mix as we do the live broadcast because we was in here jamming like, oh, it's time to go live because we thought we was chilling.
Party time.
It was party time.
How you feeling, Ronnie?
I'm good. I can't complain. I'm doing all right. Yeah.
Glowing.
Come on. Love on a black woman for a second. I love it.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. So what's going on? We got a show to get to. Here's the thing. Our show, Wes, as we tell everybody, join us on Monday nights at 7 p.m. We're always here. If you cannot get on by Monday at 7 o'clock in the evening, what you can do is watch us for the rest of the week. Okay? Now, here's the other thing. We're looking for guests. We are always looking for guests. So if you have any interest in being on the show or want to chime in on what we're talking about, or if you want to say, hey, Wes, play this song for me, hit us up on www.ronniedandwestwill.com. Always tear that up. Ronnie D and A&D Westwill.com. That's where you can put all your inquiries in and we will find your information and hit you back, right? Because we want to have guests.
We do.
We love guests.
It's open door policy.
And we love new music and we love good music.
Yeah.
That part. Yeah, because we're going to tell you, if it's trash, we're going to tell you like, next time.
Keep your job.
So before we get started, y'all, Wes got a little gift. Shout out to the goodness of the wives inside the space. He opens up his bag to a little surprise. What you get in your bag?
Nah, I got just some small St. Patrick's Day stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to your bow tie, bro?
Yeah, word. Nah, I put that to the side.
Come on, why would you take the bow tie was the aesthetic for tonight?
Nah, right here.
Look at this bow tie.
Bow tie crazy.
Come on.
Bow tie crazy.
Bow tie crazy.
Yeah. She do it for the kids and then she throw me in there too.
I love it. Shout out to all the good women that are doing some great stuff. Like take this little snack in your bag.
Ow.
It was, and you should have saw Wes's face when he got it, like, he was surprised like a little kid too, like, oh, I got a snack.
But you know what it is? When you get like a little treat somewhere that it's just the unexpected.
Come on, the unexpected.
That's all.
I like it.
Salute.
Just come on, salute to the goodness. Come on, shout out to Queen Williams.
I'm a bad.
Come on now. All right, y'all, let's get into work. So before we get started into the hot topics, we got to kick it off. Wes is, we was having this conversation inside the studio, y'all. We was talking about, it feel like when America don't want to give people credit for what they do, they give them a month to celebrate.
Right.
So, we got black, I said that real foul. You got Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
You got Women's History Month.
Back to back.
Come on, you see what I'm saying? Like when they don't really want to respect you as we had a contribution to building this country, they just just celebrate them in this month.
That's it.
That's it. But that's just the way we feel right now. But it is considered International Women's History Month right now. And I want to show a video, Wes. This video, to me, it just exudes the beauty of being a woman. These are women from Rwanda. And they are just dancing, and it's just so beautiful. This is shout out to women. Look at the beauty of the sensuality, the strength, all the things. So we'll play the video, and you all chime and let me know how you feel about what you're seeing. It's wonderful.
Like the group.
Like the you always reference back to music.
It always comes home.
Oh, it comes home. It's such a beautiful video. Let me know how y'all feel in the chat. I think that was such a good honoring of, first and foremost, they are not naked. They are showing their curves. They're dancing. They're all in uniform, right? And it has a level of culture and charisma and personality in the whole process, right? So I just thought that was a good way to say, hey, happy International Women's Month. We celebrating women. Every time I say women, I want to say black women, but I'm trying to say just women in general. Everybody. We're celebrating everybody. But right there, we were celebrating Rwanda women because they was beautiful.
In sync.
In sync. In sync. All right, we get into hot topics. Let's get into hot topics, y'all. So, pull the Band-Aid off, R. Kelly. All right, Kells is locked up. We all know that. We all know the story behind what's going on. Some of y'all have canceled R. Kelly. I'm being honest, Wes, I did not cancel R. Kelly because his music is music. Okay, so people gonna have issues of what I just said, but I did not cancel R. Kelly. I didn't. I still listen to The World's Greatest. I think it's a wonderful song. Now, why would I? Come on, that's like saying we gotta cancel the Cosby Show. Those moments that we got from our childhood should not be taken away. Because I want to make a point. All right, I'm not gonna bird walk y'all, but I'm gonna go to it. So I want to be sure the father that played on Seventh Heaven, I can't think of his name. Y'all let me know what his fact check it. He also was in a hot seat for some sexual abuse charges or something like that.
Right.
And they did not cancel Seventh Heaven. I used to watch Seventh Heaven. But when Bill Cosby got down with the get down, and the allegations could be different. Y'all can beat me up about it. Allegations may be different, and it might have been some proof, or it might have been acquitted or whatever. But y'all didn't, it wasn't no rap on canceling Seventh Heaven when he was just going through the idea of did he do it?
Right.
When Bill Cosby was going through the idea of did he do it? Like, did he do it? He wasn't even considered guilty. Y'all was like, cancel the Cosby Show, cancel everything you did, cancel Fat Albert, cancel everything. Come on. So I'm making that point to talk about R. Kelly. I did not cancel R. Kelly. I think 12 Play is an amazing album. I think I just want to say it out loud. Beat me up. Talk about me if you want to. 12 Play is part of my high school career. So it's a part of that. So, okay, so we're getting to what happened. So R. Kelly has a new song. He did the Chris Brown's Residual remix, right? So creative as it is, he was able to use the situation that he's in to make a video regarding, or a song regarding where he is in his life, and he's asking about his money. He asked about his dollars.
Where's my money?
Listen, where's my money? I want my money, but we want to know, what did you think when you heard the song?
I thought, first of all, it was genius on his part. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's genius.
He caught on to it, said, let me do something right here. And it's going to do numbers.
It's going to do numbers.
I just want to know who was doing the ad-lib since he was in the cell. So,
oh my God.
Like,
I mean, it is something to look at. I was like, did we go to the slide with R. Kelly up? And the internet has been saying, so it said Kelly's Residuals Challenge came out of a rare interview from prison where he also revealed that he allegedly wrote 25 albums while incarcerated and that he's never going to stop singing. Posted online by producer Rodney East, the audio captures Kelly condemning his imprisonment and financial overseers. He indirectly called out the hashtag Mute R. Kelly movement and the retractions of the former quote unquote king of R&B title. Who gave you 35 years? Who made you billions of dollars? Who put the R in R&B? Swear that is killing me. I am still making you holler. Damn it, Kelly continued.
Making albums in jail.
I mean, he making a good point though. Give me my bread, bro.
Yeah, please.
Give me my dollars. Give me my dollars. So with all that being said, just want to make sure that everybody is on it. I mean, it's mixed reactions. I saw some stuff on social media, West, they were saying like, I'll continue to listen to his music. Don't care who don't like it. And another person said they're really trying to soft launch R. Kelly back into the world. Why is he singing a Residuals remix on on a jail phone, man? So it's different. It's different. It's mixed reactions to it. But I feel like I'm in this moment. Y'all let me know. I mean, I don't think what he's saying was a lie.
Right.
Give him his money.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. He's a staple in the music era, regardless of what he did. And that's a deeper conversation with me.
Deeper.
But you know what I'm saying? It's all in love and music.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So another hot topic. So that happened. Okay, we talked about last week, we were on the Queen, our auntie, Roberta Flack, she passed.
Mm-hmm.
They had her homegoing service along with some other folks who passed in the recent week. And I was just captivated by our sister Lauryn Hill, L Boogie. She had a chance to attend, well, according to L Boog says, they bum rushed. When she said bum rush, I was like, yo, that's her childhood.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, we bum rushed to be here because we wasn't truly invited, but we came. So she said after Lauryn Hill and Wyclef Jean. Did I say that right, y'all?
Yeah.
Or Wyclef Jean entered the church, Hill took the microphone and said, it really wouldn't be possible for us to just stand by and not participate in his homegoing service for our beloved Miss Roberta Flack, end quote. She said, quote, for me, the artistry of Miss Roberta Flack was beyond trailblazing. She said, an artist like Nina Simone carved out for me a pathway of soulful Black intellectual, sublime beauty that was not only spoken of Black resistance directly in lyric and statement, but was Black resistance to racism, bigotry, and limitations by virtue of its existence. I was like, L Boogie. Put that in a song.
Preach.
But it was such a nice tribute. They kicked it off with they sang, some people got clips of us singing The First Time I Ever Saw Your Face.
Mm-hmm.
And Wyclef was playing on the guitar. And then after that, they did Killing Me Softly.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. Very nice. And in the studio, Stevie Wonder was there. Y'all better act like y'all know.
Come on.
Stevie Wonder was in the building.
Come on.
So,
Suck a nerve, bye.
Come on, you hear me? So they said it was beautiful. They said Lauryn, she cried and she hugged a lot of people, which is beautiful. But I think Lauryn is on her comeback. A shout out to my brother-in-law Nazir Dickerson, and JoJo Streeter was played with Lauryn Hill. They were her horn section down in Miami.
I saw that.
Lord,
come on,
play.
Teams everywhere.
I love it. All right, another hot topic. So it was some stuff going on the internet, Wes, about this whole closing down of the U.S. Department of Education, which houses the student loans.
Mm.
So the lady was like this. She was like, listen, if we can do one thing well, we can delete everyone's student loans right now. It's closing down. Who we paying anyway? So, I mean, I'm putting it out there to the community. How y'all feel about that? Like, that's the U.S. Department of Education closing down. Who we got to pay student loans to?
Please hit delete.
Put it fast, like hard delete.
Wesley G. Williams.
I want you to Control-C, copy the whole, and press the delete button.
Yeah.
Help people out.
Expeditiously.
Please help us out, because it's looking like people going to be paying money on top of money on top of money for these student loans. We ain't got time for that. Listen, y'all get it right with the USDOE, because we got a deeper conversation to have about our education system in the public schools. But for this loan piece, the whole loan and student loan piece, y'all can just delete them joints.
Who we paying?
Who we paying anyway?
But if it ever comes back, do they come back to claim that money?
Hey, see?
There we go, bye.
Right. That's right.
There we go.
I didn't bring up, we gotta talk about this. Why didn't anybody talk about Toby's new song, Alert, Alert, Alert? Nobody want to talk about this? Y'all didn't see it yet? Oh my God. If anything I can give energy to is Fat. Fat stays in the pocket. I think the song itself is good. It's wonderful. It's amazing. First of all, he opened up with his native tongue. Let's talk about him singing in his native tongue. Nobody wants to discuss this about Toby. He was singing in his native tongue, number one. And then Fat comes out with the ghetto, alert, alert, head popping and fingernails popping, but it was so good. But the message in the song is so good. So shout out to the Toby and Fat family crew. Thank you. Thank you.
You on your Apple Music, huh?
Oh, you brought it back. You're never gonna let me live this down.
Welcome.
Welcome. I'm coming in. You know, that kind of stuff is up. Oh, Apple Music, Birdwalk. Wes, how did they say in heavy rotation for Ransha?
What's in heavy rotation?
I clicked that joint. It was all my songs.
Hey.
I was like, this playlist is for me. They made it for me.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm in there. I'm in. I got one more month and I'm gonna let it go. The trial is over.
Cut it out. For your little $14.99.
I might just have to. I might just have
You
to.
gonna miss it.
I'm gonna miss it. The music is keeping me going, y'all. It is. Music. I was talking to my mom about that. She was like, you know what? Here's the thing about music. Music is there for us for every part of our life.
Absolutely.
It is. It's there for breakups, for makeups, for babies, for great moments in our life, for sad moments, for anything we're going through. We always got a song that takes us back to there. It's kind of like Minnie Riperton. You know, someone pass a photograph. You like the memory lane of songs and music. And then the reason why we had this connection to artists because they have been a part of those life moments.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like they become like family to us. Like, hold on. Luther, my nephew now, my uncle. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why we take it so hard. We lose him. We might have never met him before, but we take it hard.
It's a part of your life.
Part of our life. I know for you, Wes, you probably like, yo, this song was good and it didn't get enough recognition.
Man, holding the picket sign all the time.
Speaking of Wes, why don't you go ahead and play us something? We're going to get to our next topic in just a sec, but Wes, play us something real quick.
WESWILL, drop some more heat on, some more heat on, some more heat on.
Liberian girl, you came and you changed my world. A love so brand new. Liberian girl, you came and you changed me, girl. A feeling so true. Liberian girl, you know you changed my world. Just like in the movies, two lovers in a scene, and she says, "Do you love me?" And he says, "So will it's me." I love you, like Billy.
DJ WESWILL.
I never get to holler at my unborn child. Many things learned in prison. Blessed and still living, trying to earn every penny that I'm getting. A reminiscence to the beginning of my mission. When I was conceived, I came to be in this position. My mama was a panther lab, single parent, but she proud when she with this baby boy ripping crowd to school. But I dropped out and left the house because my mama say I'm good for nothing. So I'm out since I only got one life to live. God forgive me for my sins, let me make it and I never steal again or live again. My only friend is my misery, wanting revenge for the agony they did to me. See, my life ain't promised, but it sure gets better. Hope you understand my love letter to my unborn child.
I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody gonna clear it up.
You know I'm still down for the underdog, and I know that seems real funny because everybody is saying that these days.
Some more heat on, some more heat on, some more heat on.
Peas and butter, baby, come and get your supper before I make you suffer. That's when you had enough. Can I get hot when you hit the jackpot? Surely I can if you the man. I get loose and produce large amounts of juice. Can you get used to that, or do you need a boost of energy to enter me and get it on? You're getting warm, I can feel you getting closer. Now, baby, down this mimosa. You better believe it's time to give a toast to the woman of the decade. Too bad to be played. Get vexed and I'm bound to throw shade all over your body. Whose body? Your body. I can rock a party like nobody. Leaving time and take home the loot. Choosy about who I let knock my boot. Now let me take sight to your loving the life. Life ain't all that unless you're doing it right. Come on.
Cause you came and you changed my love. And I'm so ready. Me now. Doing it right.
See, you promised me that mix, and I did not know the Tupac song, and now I feel like that's the perfect mix.
Absolutely.
I told you Liberian Girl started me off, and then I went into Total,
Right.
and then I was like, wow, I feel like
Escape.
Oh, Escape. I'm sorry. Yes, Escape. Yes. How did I get that mixed? But yeah, then the Tupac thing, I never considered that.
Yeah.
That's why you the DJ.
And he was spitting too.
He was, ooh, yes. How y'all like that mix? Wes in here killing us on the ones and twos, giving us that good music. All right, y'all, we're going to our next topic. Next segment is the song that we can't get out of our heads. So I was telling the team that, you know, I do have this balance of Wes, Knuck if you buck, and praise is what I do. I do live in that space.
Somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle there. You know what I mean? Like some days I'm like, Lord, please forgive me. And then some days I'm like, try me if you want to. However, I was trying to get my cardio in this morning and Little Kim came on with the jump off. And I was like, Little Kim, get me through this because this is not stopping.
Right.
Oh, the jump off gave me such a good feeling of like a time when I was like, oh, Little Kim is back. It was feeling good. Like the way I said, the song was just so good. It's like, it's so her.
Right.
It was like she reintroduced herself to the world. Like I still think people still can't really compete with Little Kim when it comes down to really being an MC. Little Kim was killing, she was killing it. However, I digress. The song for me, Wes, is that I can't get out my head right now is the jump off, Little Kim.
Can we do it?
Do it for me.
Let's do it.
Been gone for a minute, now I'm back to jump off. Goons in the club, case and jump off. You back up for the high with the pump off. In the graveyard is where you get jumped off. All we wanna do is party. And buy everybody at the bar card. Black Barbie dressed in Bugatti. I'm trying to leave in somebody's Ferrari. Spread love, that's what a real mob do. Keep it gangster, look out for the people. I'm the wicked bitch of these. You better keep the peace. Or out come the beast. We the best, still is room for improvement. Our presence is felt like a black people movement. 7 quarter to 8, back to back when I'm sitting on chrome 7 times. That's for my
That feels good though. It feels good. Like you cannot stay still when you listen to that
Absolutely.
song. You gotta be like, no, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
You gotta move to it.
You got to move to it. You got to move to it. It's just a well put together song. All the pieces are well put together. So that's my song. I can't get out my head, y'all. I'm doing my best. Okay, don't judge me. But I told y'all my music stretch it goes somewhere in between. I tried my best. Someday I might be on some rock and roll stuff sometime.
Right.
Yeah, Wes was playing Madonna earlier. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm all over the place.
All over.
All over. Catch me on a good day.
Madonna had some good hits too. Don't get like remember we were MTV was stuff down our throat. We were MTV kids. We were true MTV kids.
Absolutely.
So what song could you get out your head? What you got?
So I'm in my R&B bag. Because I used to be R&B. We almost in a group back in the day.
With Snap.
You know what I mean?
Give me one.
One of those.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? But it's a new record out right now from a new artist called Leon Thomas. It's called Mutt. Chris Brown will be remixing this soon. I posted that on my story. It's crazy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Let's get into it.
Let's hear this.
She said, take your time. I said, baby, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I can smoke already so hard in my blood. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. Put all of my guards down for you. Said I put my guards down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, it's a rush. Ooh. I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt.
Okay, I see what you did there. I like that.
The vibe is coming back in R&B.
I agree.
It's coming back.
We need to come on, calm down, YNs. We need to just calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down. We need to get like let's fall in love again. Let's talk about it. Shoot your shot, bro.
I just threw up a post last week
Go
that
ahead.
said I need my up-tempo R&B back.
I know that's right.
I don't want to say our generation created it, but we dang sure
we did everything.
Put our stamp on that.
We did everything.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We made it feel good. We made everything feel good. We made everything feel real good.
Everything, and it's slowly coming back.
I like
I'm
it
glad
though.
to see it.
I'm here for it.
Yes,
all of it, every piece of it. All right, audience, to our viewers, if you got a song you can't get out your head, let us know. Put it in the chat. Wes and I will pull it up. We'll talk about it. We'll laugh about it. If you like either of our songs we pick, let us know because you see that we're on two different sides of this fight. I'm over here with Lil' Kim. Wes is chilling. Like I'm taking off my shoes and just sitting back and chilling with somebody sitting in the room, some brown liquor. So let us know. That's a segment that we love to do because the music is what moves us. So we want to keep everybody moving with the music. All right. Next segment is this is what we want to talk about, Wes. What's getting under your skin right now? Like, what is annoying you? Last week we got into a really good conversation. It's the people, man. But what's going on with you?
We still on the people.
The people at it again.
But I got a real scenario.
Give me something
real
new.
scenario.
Give me something new.
Last week, I want to say maybe Wednesday, Thursday. Right. I dropped my first son off to school, coming around the corner. I look in my yard. I'm always looking in my yard when I come around the corner. I'm like, what is this brown thing under the street? So I'm like, it looked like a big bag or a pillow, something like that. So I park car. As I walk over to get closer, it's a dead cat.
Really?
Big, like huge, fat orange tabby. Like,
oh my God.
Tiger, like cat. Must have got hit. You know what I mean? Because you could see the trauma to his head. It's bleeding. Done. All right. It's in my yard. I don't want to deal with that, right?
Right.
I call animal control first. Nobody answered.
That's weird.
Left a message. Called again later in the day. Nobody answered.
Right.
Call another number that I found online that says to call the non-emergency for the police department.
Okay.
Give them a call. They answer the phone. I tell them my story. He says, okay, I'll call you back. Hung up. I'm like, all right.
Right.
Sure enough, somebody else calls me from dispatch. I tell them the story. They say, hey, we're going to call animal control. See if they'll come pick it up.
Right.
They hang up. Animal control calls me back and tells me, we can't pick it up because it's on your yard. I said, this is not my cat.
First of all,
you know what I mean?
This ain't my cat.
I said, and I thought about it for a second. I said, okay, I can see, a dead animal in millions of people's yards.
Right.
Skunk, raccoon, bird, squirrel, whatever.
Right.
So I said to the lady, okay, I understand that. This ain't your normal wildlife animal. This is somebody's had a scarf on it, little bell, everything, like the whole 9 yards.
Poor cat.
So I said, just out of curiosity, what would happen if this cat's in the street? She said, well, we would send somebody out to get it.
What was your next step? What action step did you take next?
Say less.
Where's the shovel? Where is the shovel?
Say less. So, I went to go hoop with Brent. I consulted with him. We spoke about it.
He probably had a story to share about a cat too.
So in my head, I'm thinking maybe later tonight, I'm going to go put it in the street.
Right.
But then I think about it. I'm like, where I live, it's still going to be somewhere close to my house. If I put it next to my neighbors, they all got Ring cameras. So now I'm out there in a blue shiesty mask and a yellow shovel.
Looking weird. Looking real weird. Like, call the people on.
Dumping a tabby in the street. And I just called. So
right.
I'm like, I got to do something about it. But what ticked me off about it was the fact that when the first officer that called me back said to me, we're going to call animal control. They might call you. They might not call you back. I'm like,
might not.
I was ready to call my councilman on that answer.
I know that's right.
I'm like, this is stupid.
I
pay taxes.
Right.
This ain't no regular.
Whose job is this?
Please.
Yeah, come get it.
Or somebody, I hate to say it, and to all my animal lovers, I'm sorry. This cat gotta go.
Cat,
probably gonna end up in the trash can.
Somebody.
Because I don't know what to do with this cat.
Right.
People part 2, getting on my nerves.
People are getting on your nerves. I think listen. First of all, rest in peace to the cat. I mean, animal lovers, we get it, but what do we like? Y'all tell us, audience. Y'all tell us what should we have done? What should have dug a hole, buried the cat? I don't know what to say, but that's going to start stinking because it's dead. That part, and then other animals are going to come and start eating at it. So, and it's on his property. What do y'all think? But I'm with you, Wes. Like, do y'all job. People do your job.
Please.
I'm gonna go with people.
Part 3.
People, part 3.
Okay.
I think I finally see what you're saying about people. I pulled up to my house. I generally don't park. I park, in various places in my community. I go look across the street. Wes, how is it that somebody vomited in the middle of the street and threw their chicken and everything out the car along with the vomit? Just like, I just left like right in front of my house. Like, so now I got to step around that or step on it. Like, do you go out there and pour water on? What do you do? Because I was to the highest level of positivity.
I know you were.
Like you just go and vomit, throw the chicken bone box out the car with it and a bottle. You know what kind of bottle I'm talking about. So you was effed up.
Yeah.
You was messed up and said, let me just let this all out right here.
By your house.
The people, bro.
The people.
It's the people. The people are getting on our nerves, y'all. They're getting under our skin. Wes, play us something to bring us back. But if y'all got comments about how y'all feel about people getting under y'all skin, let us know, because Wes and I be telling the truth about the people and other topics. So Wes gonna play us out of this one, but let us know what y'all thinking in the chat.
WESWILL. Drop some more heat on, some more heat on, some more heat on.
I don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings, everything is faded. Maybe this is karma, definition of jaded. This day's on my mind, this stays on my mind. Trying to put a muzzle on my crazy feelings. 1 minute I'm cold, and then the next I'm tripping. No, there's somebody new, I swear she don't deserve it. It's still on my mind, she's still on my mind. And we build it up, just to let it wash away. Tell me, did I lace you up, just to watch you run away? Please tell me who's getting on my love, who's getting on my love? Tell me who's getting on my time? All of that used to be mine. Oh, what did you teach what I taught you? Better not give her my nickname. I don't like thinking about it. I swear that it's swearing me down. No, but tell me who's getting all of mine? Who's getting all of mine? Residual.
This call is from a federal prison. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. You may begin speaking now.
2 minutes. Let's go. First, I want to thank my fans for being the realest. Now let's get down to business on this breezy remix. Had to make this phone call just to let you know you ain't shit. It's questions on my mind. It's questions on my mind. This is in my music, making all this money. Don't even send shit to my books for commentary. No, for I'm in this place, I know I don't deserve it. No, this questions on my mind. This questions on my mind. Did I build you up? Build you up? When I wrote you off? No, kid. How you not gonna show me love? Show me love. And I'm not talking about no cheat. Tell me who's getting all my checks? Where's my money? Tell me who's getting paid for my crime? All of that's supposed to be mine. Oh, who gave you 34 years? Who made you billions of dollars? Who put the R in the R in me, started killing me and myself, making me all of that miss? Tell me who's getting all of mine? Who's getting all of mine? Residual.
Well, you heard it here. If you did not know that was the Chris Brown and R. Kelly piece there, you got it now. Wes, you played too much, but I love it though.
Yes.
You got the whole studio laughing.
R. Kelly said, I got 2 minutes.
But it was creative though. I love that it was just very creative. It was shout out to his team for like, all right, we can do it this way. We're gonna use your time wisely.
Who was singing ad-libs in who did background?
Who did background? Who was the background vocals? Please let us know.
Background vocals, because that's genius.
All right, so make me go to the movie. What was the movie with I'm Going Down? With Cuba Gooding Jr. and Beyonce. Come on, y'all. Fighting Temptations. Yes. So it made me think about Montel Jordan. They said some real talent. There was some real talent. Yeah, some real talent. Okay. All right, I'm focusing, y'all. We're back. All right, so The next, we're going to another segment, y'all. I'm gonna bring the studio in and bring the team in. We got to talk about this. This is unpopular opinion. You know what? To bring up opinions that everybody don't want to talk about. We're gonna talk about them anyway. Y'all gonna give us a side eye, and we ain't gonna care because we got to talk about. I'm talking to everybody. Wes got my back. We're talking to everybody. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So here's the topic. You know, the question is, when do we draw the line to protect our baby's innocence? So I'm gonna post some questions out there. And I'm gonna go into another piece that kind of pulled my attention and say, is this where we are with raising our children? So question is, Wes and full team, whoever getting on, whoever speaking in, are we okay with our children listening to our grown-up music? I'm gonna just pull one out there. If you were in a car blasting Drunk in Love by Beyonce, would you be okay blast that in the car with your children? Yeah.
It makes you think about it when you phrase it like that. So like when I'm in the moment of playing music, you know what I mean? And you know, you're into it and you're vibing, and you forget the kids are there. I'm on both sides.
You on both sides?
Because half of me is like, they listen to whatever I go through this now when I'm in the school. They listen to
everything.
Yeah. But it's not even parents' music, it's their music on their media. And it's unfiltered.
Right. It's
true. To be honest, listening to my music might be a little better than what they're listening to.
Sorry.
So it's off air. I'm gonna play you something. And you're gonna be like, wow.
I'm gonna need to hear that. But I know it's. I'm talking about imagine. Well, you know what I'm saying. Like we're in the car, that car ride, like that school car ride. You got them. You know, the children that are like 5th grade, 6th grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. And we're in the car because you know 3rd grade down on you're playing all the things that they like. Pretty much, you're playing any musical soundtrack. You're playing in the car for them. But the older kids are getting a little bit like. So I always wondered that. How do people feel like? What's their appropriate age? Because when does it challenge us as parents to say that was a lot of curse words? I don't want you to hear that. Right? We on the mic? Anybody in? Okay. We'll go to the next question. We'll come back. So the next question is. Are we okay? Now, this is to our adult children that are like of age, 17, 18, 19. Are we okay with drinking or smoking with them?
No.
Well, no. I'm saying like they're 18, like they're of the age of saying they legally can.
No.
But I mean, even, all right. So even if you were older,
if
right?
Like 21?
If they're 21 and you're a father and they're the child, would you smoke weed with would you have a drink or smoke with your child?
Not smoking with my child.
But a drink is different. Like there's different levels?
Yeah, it's definitely different levels.
Oh, okay.
But,
yeah, I know. These questions were getting me too. They were getting me.
I mean, let me retract that.
Okay.
It's not on different levels because both can equally mess you up in different ways. So no, I'm not doing both of my kids, even if they are. It depends on their maturity level. Let me say that.
Okay.
Let me say that. It depends on where they are in life.
Okay.
If they're on the right path, you know, got some sort of plans there, you know, they're not just like the bum on the couch and, you know what I mean? Because I think doing that is going to push in the wrong direction.
Yes.
And tell them it's okay. Like, dad's cool with it. We done had a drink.
Right.
And we took shots the other day. Like, I don't know.
It's a question, right? Because I know it happens. I know we get to an age starts to become not really a thing, but then it's a responsibility to us as parents. Like, if I start drinking with my son, then he gets addicted.
Right.
Then you have that like, I introduce you to this. You know what I mean? Different vibe. You know what I mean? Next question is, are we okay with this is the one gonna get you, with our children having male or female company in their room at a teenage level?
No.
Like even door open?
No.
That's a hard no?
Hell no. That's a hell.
That's oh, we on hell no's now. So that's not happening.
No.
No, so we're saying, so we don't have an open policy of, oh, y'all can go to our room and study. I don't mind. Y'all got space up there. Y'all can go in there and play the games. No. None of that's happening.
How they get in the house?
How they get in the house is crazy. No, I'm just thinking about this because I feel like parenting is different. It has similarities, but there's some differences that are happening now where parents they have this like, every household is different. Yeah. And I think that I always ask a question back to myself as a parent saying, when do I as a parent draw the line of saying like, nah, I can't let you see me this open because I set the standard of a parent.
Right.
But then there is a level where you start to realize I have an older crew where we all can have these different conversations, but do you still hold that level of parenting? Like, I'm still the parent. I'm not your little friend.
And I think it's hard once you cross that line between like being that parent and then now we're kind of friends. It's hard to dial that back.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I don't need my kids to feel like we're buddy.
We're not buddies.
Like dad can be cool, but he could be a real jerk sometimes.
Yes, he can.
And I'm gonna hold them, and I'm gonna get held accountable.
We all got a job.
Because the way I was raised, I always said when I had kids, I'm not gonna be like that, but I'm like the way I am now because of how I was raised.
Understood.
My parents were strict. We weren't allowed to sleep over places. We weren't allowed to do this, that, and the third like them was doing.
Yep, like
and
them.
And I see the difference between them and
us.
And us. So I try to parent with a little bit of leniency, but I respect that.
There has to be that line. Don't toe that
line.
Don't toe that line. You got
solid line.
That line's be thick, like bold 72 point.
Yes.
Yeah. 72, like bold lines there. Yeah.
It has to be.
Because I just wanted to ask a question. Now it made me. I was on the internet looking at these reels. So going to this part, we kind of talked about this earlier, but I want to bring it into Black folks. Studio, go ahead.
Got a comment in the chat.
I have a comment in the chat. Talk to me.
So Adia says this is regarding the songs, listening to the songs with your kids.
Go ahead.
She said that's the cringe. She feels like that listening when she hears young girls listening to and singing WAP.
I hear you. Yeah, I got you. Thank you for chiming in. Yes, I feel like we have to like say, I don't know if I want to give you this, like, all right, it could be liberating, it could be like sex positive, it could be body positive, it could be all those things, but it's also other messages that we're giving. Like, I'm saying it's okay for you to walk around telling people I got that WAP. I'ma smack you.
Yeah.
Because that's not, it takes away the dignity. But go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I just want to make it a little bit easier. It's problematic and we need to do better.
As parents, period.
We just need to do better. It's okay to say we need to do better.
It's okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. I feel like it is just fine for us to say, I'm the parent and I need to set like, what's it Bernie Mac says? He needs some punk ass parents. I feel like, right? So we can't be punk ass, excuse me, y'all. You know, I know I don't swear, but we can't be punk in the words of Bernie Mac, the late and great. We can't be punk ass parents. Like these kids be trying to punk us and make us feel like we getting old or we trying to live vicariously, like making them like, no, I'm down, I'm with you. Nah, we not.
No, I'm clearly not.
I'm clearly not.
And I don't want to be.
I'm clearly not. Go ahead, studio. What's up?
Just last comment. I agree. And I also think that we're living in a little bit of a different time than we had than our parents because we are the hip hop generation. So it's a little bit different because for us, when we was growing up, we was listening to hip hop that was like, my parents is not listening to this.
They're not.
But I do agree that there is a respect level line where you understand. And it's known between parents too. I know you listening to that. I know you saying stuff you wouldn't say in front of me, but the respect is there at the line where you're not going to do that kind of behavior in front of me.
Absolutely.
But I also know that we live in that world. You know what I mean? But the fact that you have the respect for me, I got to give the same to you and know that I'm still your mom. There's a line. There's music that I listen to when the doors close and I drop the kids off. It's all gangster music. Every curse word I can hear is coming out when I'm pulling out that parking lot. But when the kids is in there, it's the clean version.
It's the clean version, right?
That's like, just what it is.
And it's I appreciate that. I feel like it's okay to be in their world too. Wes, I want to hear the song you talk about those. I'm probably gonna be like, now I'm gonna beat them. But still, I know that when we were growing up, I remember. I'll give you a scenario. Remember, I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. Ice-T.
Okay.
Was that Colors? Was that Colors? I think it was one of those songs Ice-T brought out. Was that Colors? I think it was Colors. Somebody find out for me. But what happened was I was watching MTV Raps, MTV Raps, at my grandma's house. The countdown, top 10 songs, and my grandma came in and she said, "Oh, that's a good song. I like what he's saying." So it was a time where I froze when she came in the room because I was like, "Oh, grandma, I'm not gonna like this song." The respect was there, right? Because this is the woman growing up on Marvin Gaye and Marvin, you know what I mean? They growing up on that kind of vibe. Gloria Lynn, she was growing up, you know what I mean? And she was putting that. Right. Grandma was the most I heard grandma talk about was Luther Vandross and the time that I was learning about Luther Vandross. But the point I'm making is that there is I think it's right, the studio's saying it right. There's a limit that we have to have where are, because after that, what happens is our children start calling us by our first name. Wesley,
Yeah.
Brancha,
Yeah. Then the disrespect happens.
Pagisha, you know what I mean? They'll start calling us, they'll start becoming, we cross that line. You know what I mean? So the chat, I appreciate y'all feedback. Love having live feedback. Thank you. Keep the chat going. Wes, play us something because, oh no, we can't play something yet because we got to get into this. This is going to get everybody. So there's a video that we found on social media. The thumbnail was up. They called us the second grader ink green. Now, I didn't want to get into what they were saying. I want you all to watch a little clip and we're going to talk about it. I'll set it up. This is second graders who play, they get buckets playing ball in Prince George's County in Maryland. So let's play the clip and then let's talk about this right here. Hands up. We good? The sound is not on the video. All right, if you all can't hear the sound, I'm sorry. We're trying to queue up everything, but I'll give you an overview. If we get it up, what it was that they had these second graders in Maryland. They are playing ball. They're in like a league, right? These babies are small. Like second grade is what grade? What age is that? Like
Second grade.
Like 7, 8. Okay, so you get what I'm saying. So that age, so these boys are number one competitive. They actually have the skill of playing. They understand the game very well. If you look at their body, if you get a chance to see the video, they have muscle definition. They're in excellent shape, right? However, the clip started to name the other things. Now we're talking to parents. One little boy has tattoos in second grade. These are real tattoos, not, fake tattoos or, what you call them, things you paste them on and you pull them off. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. What are they called? The temporary tattoo. These are real tattoos according to the information. And then they also highlighted like these kids have this crash out behavior. Like these kids are like, wilding out on the court, fighting each other, boom, boom, boom. Then it was something said about the coach was too hard on them because the black coach with locks was putting black boys in the push-up stands because he said they weren't playing up to their ability. So these are all things that were going on. But then there was stuff in the chat that caught my attention about, I bet you these boys can't read. You get what I'm saying? So I'm putting it out to the audience and to the studio again. What say you as a parent to see something like this? To see little boys being very competitive, very hyper when it comes down to something that they are passionate about, obviously. Some folks may say that they don't know what their passions are. They're only in second grade. And then also the tattoos is another thing. And then let's dig a little deeper into the attack on they're being kind of like punished on site because they're not playing to their ability. What you thinking?
To the comment about if they can read or not, that's all right. First of all, who said it?
You know my whole family asshole. Now that's crazy. Like, who are you talking to?
Why is that an assumption off the rip?
That was crazy.
Can they read? So that part, I'm gonna just leave that there for whoever wants to say whatever to that. Let's not assume that those could be scholar students right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that.
Yeah.
Okay. Not gonna do that.
Not gonna do it.
The tattoos goes back to the music conversation.
Yes.
I understand our kids are exposed to a lot.
Yes.
That we growing up weren't. You know what I'm saying? In the age of social media, they have access to everything.
Yes.
And it's the parents' job to keep them to do the adult thing. Let's not grow them up so fast.
Yes.
There's already things that's happening on the song. I'm very surprised that a second grader, if those are real tattoos, sat in a tattoo parlor
So they said.
and took that pain.
Yeah.
I saw an arm sleeve.
A sleeve.
So I remember my tattoos. For a second grader.
You a tough dude.
You as a parent let that happen.
Yeah.
It's going, you giving them grown vibes,
Yeah.
and they're gonna act grown.
Yeah.
Before they're ready for that. So I don't agree with that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Studio's talking. Go ahead.
I don't think the tattoos are real.
You don't
First
think
of
so?
all, like for a kid to get a tattoo like that, by the time he's 19, 20, what is that going to look like? You know what I mean? Yeah. And a tattoo artist would know that. So I find that really hard to believe that they're real. But if they are, yeah, that's difficult.
It's difficult.
I find I need verification on that.
Right. I said this is the clip gave, but I don't have, you know, we like to give y'all the facts. I didn't have everything, but I was like, I just wanted to pull out like the views and the comments that came from this. I feel like there's another side to this conversation. Now, y'all might cut me down, but I think it's another side. I think it's a side that we're not looking at as we are seeing young boys be young boys, like young men being young men. And the other side is that they are learning a hard work ethic early.
Right.
They're surrounded around Black men that are teaching them how to achieve the next level, like get there. You know what I mean? Like if it was academics, you get what I'm saying? It would have been a different vibe. Like, no, you got to get a tutor, you got to get this, you got to get that. When you got a coach there that's got you in these leagues, that's getting you to that level of being really good at what you do. We always got like a strong like pause on that. Like, nah, I don't know if that's the way we're supposed to do it. But we don't never ask that other, the person who has like a crazy way of getting to the point of teaching your child how to read. We don't ever ask that. Like, he might be a little bit like, your way of getting there is unorthodox, but look at this child they're reading.
Right.
But when it comes down to sports, we're always fast to particularly put Black kids in a situation where they're doing too much. It's too much for them. It's this and it's that. So I just think the other side of this is that we're not appreciating the skill that these young boys are learning, and particularly manhood that they're getting. Pain is a part of working hard. When you're in it, you got to be a high achiever to become the best.
Right.
And I think that was a narrative that was missing this conversation as well.
I think you hit the nail on the head with that.
Yeah.
And just a side note, PG County is known for creating NBA players.
Come on.
Kevin Durant. It's a whole slew of NBA players that came from PG County. So apparently they have a level of excellence that they understand. And, you know, sometimes people that haven't experienced being pushed or don't know what excellence looks like, it looks painful. But you can be mediocre if you want to.
It's something to think about, y'all. I just want to put it in the chat. Y'all talk to me. West Grade plays something for us, but y'all talk to me. Let us know what y'all feel in this moment about if you get a chance to see the video. We had a thumbnail up there, but if you see the video, let us know how you're feeling. But it caught my attention. I was like, ooh, why is this the only spin we're seeing on this right now? So Wes, what you playing for us? Get us up out of here.
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, and none of y'all ain't really God. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feeling when it comes to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you. Yeah. Only want you to be beside me. But if it's me, then you, and that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it. Ain't cooking a smile from underneath. That's the way I like it. Whipping them down in front of me. That's the way I like it. I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Chat. Should they fold that no yoga mat? Chat. Should they dare that no hit me back? Chat. Should I read none of your questions asked? Chat. Chat. They chat. When the sun go down, everything made me feel lonely. Hello, sad thing going on, it's just a hope. Hit about good, it's hard enough, no one to hold me. Get me up, you get me high, you my baby coach, compress the line. That's my only vibe. I take it off when he tell me if I'm feeling fine. I put it up, risk it all like I'm rolling dice. Taking it all, it's my second life. That's me, passed out in the backseat, cashed out on the backstand beach. Already on my body, she might give me. All I want is the side.
Why you write some songs? I wanna make it. Ain't gonna fake it. Hell no. My city so Just let me know the same. Next. Mama, she me right. Sleeping my tongue between us again. I know I'm better than sit up and scan. Shoulder around my face. Don't lie. Move on, you try. I don't believe it, baby. I know you lie. But you mean that change? Have me losing my mind. I wanna make it.
Yeah, it was feeling good, feeling real good.
Ow.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Ronnie D and WESWILL show. We are live 7 p.m. every Monday night. You can check us out on Amplify Media on YouTube. And if you want to get on the show, talk to us live and do other things, hit us up in the chat and also visit us at www.ronniedandwestwill.com. That's where we be hanging out at. All right. So we're on YouTube. Let your folks know this is a place to hang out. We really are building a robust conversation. We're saying the things out loud. We're amplifying this moment, right? Amplifying. And speaking of, we are looking for sponsors. This is an opportunity for you. If you got a small business, a big business, whatever kind of business, you know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you that later. It's another conversation. But we want folks to get on. And if you want to be a sponsor, please join us. We're looking for folks to advertise your business on our show. Come on and be a sponsor. We love to have you. Our show for the month of February has been, we're in March. The month of March is being sponsored by Spin University. Check out our advertisement.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Wesley Williams, better known as DJ WESWILL, and I'm the founder of Spin University. Spin University is a platform that was created to teach the art, culture, and business of being a DJ. The program itself has a university-style educational format that teaches on the basic mechanics and fundamentals of the art through structured lab and one-on-one skills training. I'd like to welcome everybody to our university. Let's get spinning.
That looks good. I like the way it looks. It looks so good. It just feels good. It feels so good. If we're having tech on the sound, we will get it right. We will put it in there. But Wes, tell us how that's feeling. Every time you get. Thank you for being our sponsor for this month. I love that we are getting a chance to see the flow. And you're out there. You're in the community. You're out. You knocking down. You hitting these kids hard.
They love it.
They love it.
They love it.
I love that. I love it. So Spin University, y'all, that's one of our sponsors. If you'd like to be a sponsor, hit us up on RonnieDandWestWill.com and we can be able to get you in because we're looking for sponsors. All right. We tried out this new segment last time we were on West, and we're going to try it. We're going to make this be a consistent segment. We're getting feedback that people really like it until we get feedback that folks don't like it. This segment is called Black Folks. Did y'all know this? I need my music. Nobody gave me my music there. Goes with it, but we're gonna find some music to go with it. We'll find some music. Okay, so this segment is rapid fire. We're talking about a couple topics on the segment. We want to talk about data about us that we should keep an eye on. This is facts, news clippings, The media may not cover this for a long time, Wes. It might not make it to mainstream media.
Right.
It may make it. It may not. We might only see it on the internet. We may not see it scroll through our timeline. It might not happen. But our job is to try to pull as many of these Black conversations out so folks can learn about it, and it will live on our socials on our pages. For everyone to review and revisit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're giving it so people can get to it and say, "Oh yeah, I heard about that. Let me go check it out on the Ronnie D and WESWILL show." That's the purpose of us doing it, so folks can get the information. So it's called Black Folks. Did y'all know about this? Okay, so here's the thing. We're talking about the music industry. It's going to tie in. Watch this tie in. So the music industry, they're racist. The music industry has been so racist and so biased in treatment of Black people.
Mm-hmm.
They've been made movies about it. We done heard stories. We done got documentaries. We know how horrible the music industry has been to the treatment of Black, to not only Black artists, Black rappers, and just the entertainment business in general. I'm talking about TV shows. I'm talking about anything that we put our hands on. We've always doing what R. Kelly's saying, where's our residuals? Try and find, give me my money.
Give me my
Give me
money.
my money. Give me my money. So I'm gonna take this down. So we were talking about Ma Rainey. We talked, that was came from the studio, like, come on, give people their money.
Right.
People are passing away and they get their money, right? Cadillac Records was a movie that we watched, but when you watch the idea of what Cadillac Records contributed to the arts, Black art and Black music, where's their money?
Right.
Okay. Then we got into New Edition. We was talking about New Edition. Give New Edition their, like, why would y'all play with their money like that? Them kids sacrificed. Like, if you listen to the song Boys the Men,
Right.
Johnny Gill was talking about, y'all took our whole childhood away from us. We ain't got no money, but we had to survive. We had to support our families. That song was so good. Well written. Well written, well written. Then we were talking about, I heard in the studio, the Jamie Foxx show, it was said that what they said, Jamie Foxx and his team has not seen any money from that show as up to date now.
Wow.
That's crazy. Do you know how long Jamie Foxx was on? You used to watch Jamie Foxx show?
Watched it then, still
watch now.
Yeah.
Studio, you used to watch Jamie Foxx?
Yep.
He had so many good moments of, like, Jamie Foxx is out of control. This is an all-around well entertainer.
Shout out to Fancy.
Shout out to Fancy.
Shout out to Fancy.
Focus, Wesley.
I'm here.
Okay, focus. Okay, she still looks good too.
Yeah,
She still look good.
Still in power.
You got a little crush on me? Mrs. Williams, I'm calling you after the show. Okay.
Please, she got her. She got her little boy too.
That's so cute. That's so cute. And then we're talking about TLC, what happened with them and the whole Pebble situation, and Left Eye, rest in peace. She was like, we broke. Like, these people are really putting their, like, every day out there doing their artistry at the highest level. And then you got people who look like us and people who are over them who are just stealing their, like, taking their money. Like, give them their money. Then we talked about the just recently passed Angie Stone. She left on that tip, like, yo, I need my dollars for my family, for me to live, for me to survive. Said she was in her mid-60s still performing, trying to make bills, trying to make ends meet. Somebody mentioned that Tyler, she had 2 funerals. One was in Atlanta and one was down south, like South Carolina. And they said Tyler Perry put on the one in Atlanta, and he kind of spoke to that. I don't know, this is not the topic you're on, but people might have said it might have been a little tacky to put her business out there. But the truth is the truth. Like, right. Angie, she, like, we hear the story now that she's passed, but she was going through that for a long time, you know? And then this is the one that got it. So everyone remembers the group In Vogue. Did you have a crush on In Vogue? Studio, you have a crush on In Vogue? I'm talking to the studio over here, the men. I had a crush on In Vogue. Look at them shaking it. Look. Ain't nobody denying it. So beautiful women, the whole crew, but Dawn Robinson, she's an original member of In Vogue. It was said that she's living in her car right now. Now, it's 2 sides of the story. They're saying that she chose to live in her car.
Right.
Trying to get off this kind of like I'm off the grid kind of vibe. However, it makes you question, is she getting the money that she deserves? Is her funding coming to her property? I know she's still like operating, says she's doing like a video log of things she's doing in her car. Right. But it's just kind of like, how do we get there? How do we get to that point? I'm not saying that Dawn is struggling. I'm not saying that she ain't struggling, but it's a question of why is it that Black artists go through the struggle from the music industry? You know what I mean, Wes?
Right.
What's brewing up for you?
I mean, it's historic. You know what I'm saying? Like, throughout however far you want to go back, that music, the industry, the execs, those higher ups have always not paid their fair share to the people that are doing the work, that are producing the records, that are writing the songs, that are going on the tours, that are giving up their childhoods for pennies. You know what I mean? And then end up becoming adults, and now they're broke. Countless Motown artists, you know what I'm saying, that I was watching the Delphonics. Yes. I just went to their concert at the Wells Fargo the other day, and it got me listening to their music. You know, I was on the Delphonics run for like 6 months. Yes. And look at the amount of people that have sampled their music to make hits. Yeah. Off of them not making any money.
Not making no money. Yeah. I met, rest in peace, Brother Hart.
Right.
I met him when I was younger. Shout out to Ryan O'Neal, my brother.
Shout out to Willenboro.
Come on, Willenboro. But Tiana Taylor, her song, "You're Gonna Love Me."
Right.
She sampled all the Delphonics. That was, and we were all. I was in a car with my mom, and she was like, "Oh, that's Delphonics," and I was like, "Wow, how fast! Ain't that crazy how we can identify our music of our time and say, oh, they sampled that from our time."
Absolutely.
But you're right though. Like people are sampling this great music. Folks are leaving us with being and receiving their just due, their payment. First of all, their physical payment and their true contribution they deserve for what they've given to the art.
Right.
So it's just something we want folks to keep an eye on. But this thing about Dawn Robinson, we're tracking it to see what's going on. It's kind of like two sides. She's off the grid. She's doing she's recording what she's going through. But also we're kind of figuring out like, Dawn, are you good? Like, what, are you good, sis? You know what I mean? I know she's not currently with En Vogue. I know that they're Maxine is back, and they're all the whole crew was kind of coming together. And the young lady that's sang on speaking of Jamie Foxx, the young lady that was the duet person for the jingles.
Okay.
You remember her from Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
She sings with En Vogue now.
Oh, stop playing.
Yeah, beautiful voice.
Congrats.
That's right. Another thing. So Uncle Denzel, y'all, I just gotta go back to what Spike Lee and Denzel did for Malcolm X. If you haven't watched Malcolm X in a long time, go back and watch Malcolm X, because it was cinematic beauty away. And they went to Mecca. Like nobody talked about that. And Spike Lee fused in the beginning scene, the piece with Rodney King, the Rodney King beating. Like that wasn't a part of the movie line. Spike Lee said, "No, we putting that in." But the story is so good. But I'm talking about Denzel has such a strong timeline of the things that he's been involved in. I was watching a documentary at home the other night that was on Tubi. You know I love Tubi.
I love Tubi.
So it had some good stuff on there. So, but I was told that Denzel is back on Broadway doing Othello. Yeah. So I mean, tell me, somebody give me the overview. What is Othello? Tell me the overall, what's the hype on Othello? I know he was a black man, but anybody else want to share that in the studio? Audience, tell me more about Othello. I know it's a part of the dynasty of, the what do you call the people? The Greek. That time frame of that, but Othello became authentically a black man who was able to. I want to hear the story behind it, like the story and what makes it so special. But I also would like to go see it on Broadway, because if Denzel's on Broadway, I would love to go see it.
You got a plug for tickets.
Got to plug. Hit us up real fast. But yeah, chime in on Othello. Let us know like more of the history behind it, because I didn't get a chance to do deep research on it, but I want to hear more about like why is it so significant to our history, right? And we want to bring that back for the next show. So black folks, this segment's for y'all. Did you know about this? So we're going to keep bringing you hot topics, rapid fire, talking about some things. Studio got something? Othello. Talk to me. Okay, talk to me.
It was brought down by his wife.
Oh.
Believing that his wife Desdemona was unfaithful.
Mm-hmm.
It was leading to his tragic downfall. Othello murders Desdemona and himself.
What? Wow.
I'm sorry, he unalives.
He unalives both him and his wife. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so it's some story there.
He was a Moorish general in the Venetian army.
In the Venetian. Okay, so we're getting some stats on this. So I want to know to folks too, at the time you found out that this Othello was a black man, was the wife? I gotta ask that question. I think I might have heard that, but I might be making it up. We'll find out. Don't quote me on that. We'll get back to you on that. I don't know for sure. But thank you, studio, for
definitely was not of the melanated.
She was not of the persuasion of melanation.
She was a Venetian beauty.
But Venus beauty. Okay.
Sound like a Lifetime movie.
Sound like we need to get into this. Like make Othello modern day. Let's talk about what went down.
What's I need Martin and Gina to do Othello.
Right. It would be a good one, like, girl, So with that all being said, y'all, these are just because black folks, did you know this? Just hot topics we're bringing out, rapid fire for black folks. It's going to live on our page. Learn more about it. If you get a chance to go to Broadway, see Denzel. If you got the tickets, give them to me and Wes, because we want to go. Give them to the studio, because we all want to go. That's a trip. It's for research purposes. Wes, play us out of here. We got one more segment to do, and we're leaving y'all. Ronnie D and WESWILL show. Y'all heard it here first.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for.
'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for you. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. Don't wanna see you no more, let it become so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you. I wanna be should go through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Down with you. Oh, yeah. I wanna be down.
If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no room for guessing. No more than emotionally invested.